Hi everybody and welcome back to my backyard once again. In this video we are gonna test out the difference in performance and noise level of these two drone propeller guards. One has a smooth surface, the other one has chevrons on the tips, just like jet engines. And before I do that, a little bit of context. This is a regular drone many people are familiar with. And this other drone has the same propeller size, but it is surrounded by propeller guards. They make the drone extra safe, but they have a lot of drawbacks because they add weight, lower the efficiency, the speed, and make the drone fly worse because they have a lot of aerodynamic drag. But luckily, you can still design the propeller guards in a way to channel aerodynamic effects and gain some of the lost efficiency back. This drone is a very good example of that. You can see the duct profile is sort of a lip shape, and this acts like a wing because it creates a zone of low pressure around it, increasing the lift. And also the propeller tips are running very close to the plastic. This minimizes the turbulences at the tip, increasing the efficiency and lowering the noise. I already have some experience in 3D printing drones. You may remember in 2018 I made the Dyson project, which was a fully 3D printable Cinewhoop. After that I toyed with the design a little bit, but gradually I abandoned the project. But a few days ago I was contacted by Elegoo to showcase their Jupiter SE resin 3D printer, and they challenged me with the task of building a fully resin printed drone. And that's very peculiar because usually you will use a FDM printer to print strong pieces. But I have to say, resin printing has made leaps, and now they have this kind of ABS-like resin. This part is 7 grams, is completely hollow inside. You can see 0.7 millimeter thickness of the walls, but is very sturdy, and just look at the amount of detail. I am very impressed with this printer, and that's why I want to experiment this much. And finally, it's time to test. I have a kitchen scale and made this contraption that goes on top, and you can stick your propeller duct on top so it pushes down. We can measure the thrust output. I have a camera right here to check the results. I'm gonna use this 1604 3800 kV motor paired with a 2.5 inches Gemfan 5-bladed propeller. The motor is powered by a single ESC that's controlled by a servo tester. It outputs a PWM signal that the ESC reads. I also got a decibel meter on my phone. I'm gonna put it at the side so we can measure the sound output, and a smoke machine so we can see the airflow around the duct. I'm gonna run the first test with the open propeller so we can see how much it pushes and how much noise it makes. Okay, we are ready to go. ...415 grams of push with a full battery. I'm gonna switch a battery every test so we get a fresh battery. Noise level 81 decibels. My voice registers 84. And now let's see what the airflow looks like at a slower speed. Now let's try with the smooth nozzled duct. The propeller has such a good fit inside, it's almost touching, but it's not. It's just amazing how precise this resin printer is. Oh my god, 429 grams of thrust. It looks slightly more than before, but we read 82 decibels, so it's definitely louder. The pitch is a lot higher, and now my ears are ringing. So it looks like adding a duct this time didn't lower the noise. And now let's check out the smoke test. Maybe I can design the duct a little bit better, but you can see it's sucking the air along the duct profile. And that's where the little extra thrust is coming from. And finally, let's test the duct with the chevrons. The idea of these spikes on a jet engine is that the hot, high pressure air coming from the inside mixes with the cold, low pressure air coming from the outside. And that creates turbulence. These spikes help mix it. We don't have hot and cold air here, but we have high pressure and low pressure zones. So let's see if that helps or if it's negligible. Okay, wow, my ears are ringing. So it looks like we did an 83 decibels, so 1 decibel more. The smoke output looks very similar to before. Probably I need a wind gallery to really test stuff out, but this is very empirical. And we have our results. It looks like adding chevrons, at least at this scale, doesn't really change much compared to the smooth duct. If not, we had a couple more grams of thrust, but it's very negligible. The scale is not a very precise instrument, the kitchen scale. And a decibel more of noise. I could not perceive anything with my ear, but compared to the open propellers, both ducts make quite a higher pitch, higher noise sound, and it's a little bit more annoying. And before printing the full drone, I will keep iterating a little bit and see if I can get better results. Also, let me know if you have suggestions on how to make a better duct. And if you're asking why all of my prints have holes, it's the main reason I made this design. Not for chevrons and not because it looks cool, but because there are holes to make the resin go away when printing. Because if you design a hollow structure and uncured resin remains inside, after a while everything cracks and gets soft. Just like in these two early versions, I didn't make the holes big enough and everything cracked sitting on a shelf, not even trying it, and it got super soft in some spots. You can see it's like rubber. And since I still need to integrate some drainage holes in the print, I'm very inclined to keep using this chevron design because it drains super well, it looks very cool in my opinion, and really there is not much difference between these two. And probably I will try expanding the top lid a little bit so we have a little bit more aerodynamic effects. And that's all for today. Again, I want to thank Elegoo for providing me with this super cool printing technology. I can't wait to have the final drone in my hand. And as always, remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know what you think about this project, and also every suggestion really helps. If you wanna check out the printer or buy anything, check out the links in the description down below. Clicking on them, you help my channel a lot. Stay safe and happy flying. Bye!